Hey everybody, this is GGB. Today we're going to be going into this game. I hope you guys are as hyped as I am. First one of the Conference of Champions, and it's a huge one. It really is a big one. The Mountain West is a team I think is seriously underrated this year. I think this might be the year. I know I say this every year with the Mountain West, but I really am excited for them this year. I think this might be the year that if they make it past the Steelers here, it's possible they make it to the championship. I don't think they're a Super Bowl contender just yet, but you have Josh Allen, you have so many great players on offense, and then I think we're selling the American a little bit short. I know the Mountain West has advanced from the wild card round every year, and the American Steelers, they've yet to quite do that. They've yet to even win a game in this conference champions. Maybe Kyle Allen turns that around this year. Antonio Gibson is here. So there's a lot of things to actually like about this American Steelers team. It's going to be interesting, though. So we're going to get the kickoff. The Steelers won. They elected to get the ball first, and we're going to see the first look at Kyle Allen and this new look offense by the Steelers. Last year it was Case Keenum. He didn't do a good job really at all last year of doing good things for this American team that really, this is probably going to be the closest game of the wild card weekend because these teams only differ from each other by one overall. So I think this could be a really close matchup. I know the American Steelers have done bad things in the past in the playoffs, and I'm not making excuses for them because they really have crumbled when they were supposed to be favorites. But this could be the year for them. I seriously believe that. Gibson has the return. He takes it up to the 28-yard line around, but it looks like there's going to be a flag on the play. It's holding on the return team. Bruce Miller, fullback for them. If you watch my previous Conference Champions episode, you'll know he's from UCF. But this isn't great field position for the American Steelers. But Mike Tomlin, coached in Memphis, he's going to be able to get his opportunity to maybe get his American past the first round. Let's see what they do here first. Though I think this might be a pass with Kyle Allen first. I target Robbie Anderson if I'm going to start out. Ooh, he does a quick pass over the middle to his tight end. If I remember correctly, it goes Jordan Akins. So the number one tight end for them is going to be Travis Kelce, but he actually throws it to the number two tight end here in Jordan Akins. So tight end position is actually pretty solid for them. So is wide receiver and so is running back. The quarterback position is what you got to worry about. I think this might be a run to Marlon Mack here. He goes pitch to Marlon Mack, and he's tackled in the backfield. Bobby Wagner getting in on the tackle. This is an early, important third down for this American team. Again, the strength for the Americans is going to be the defense. We're going to see how that matches up against a pretty potent Mountain West offense, but the offense has got to get something going. The defense didn't suck last year. They actually had a decent defense last year for the American, and their offense just turned the ball over way too much. Hopefully Kyle Allen cannot do that, but he also has to do good things offensively. He has to pick up first downs. The game kind of rests a little bit on Kyle Allen's shoulders, so I mean it's something for an undrafted player to be sure. The playoff game's going to rest on your shoulders. In real life, Taylor Heineke did a great job of this for the Redskins, but Kyle Allen, He's got to find a good open door. Ooh, he actually did a great job there. Cole Beasley, I believe, in the flat. Great job. Great job by Kyle. Cole Beasley, if you want to win this game and you're the American Steelers, Cole Beasley has to be a target for you. Him and Robbie Anderson are probably the most potent offensive threats, but Robbie Anderson's got to be more of your deep threat guy. Cole Beasley's great at finding those little holes, and I believe his matchup with the corners is going to work out. It's going to work out wonderful for the American. Kyle Allen's doing a good job in this drive, finding open players, just slowly, methodically marching his way down the field. He goes play action here. They got a pass rush, and I think that forced him to throw to his underneath target. Still pick up 4 yards, though. So Kyle Allen has poised here, 1 reception for 4 yards from Marlon Mack. Davante Adams, and that's a guy I'd like to point out. Watch out for Davante Adams. I don't know if you watched last year, you know how big of an impact Davante Adams is on this football team. But watch him; he's going to make some big time plays if he's anything like last year. So they go draw with Marlon Mack. He's quickly tackled for. Antonio Gibson. I'm sorry, They go draw with Antonio Gibson. Quick tackle, though, by Tyrone Crawford. Brings up another third down. Personally, I would go... Travis Kelce is a great target here out of Cincinnati. Cole Beasley is also a great player to find in these little 3rd and 4. It's a great opportunity for those two players if Kyle can get it to him. Ooh! That was an inaccurate pass, but he makes the catch regardless. And this American Steelers team is driving down the field. Maybe they just needed to be underdogs. But I don't know. They've been playing well offensively so far. Mike Tomlin had these guys ready to play, to say the very least. Not a great throw by Kyle Allen, but it was good enough to Cole Beasley get the catch, and he picks up a much-needed first down. As I said, Cole Beasley, he's going to be involved. He's going to be I think he might be the receiver that gets the most catches, even though Robbie Anderson is technically the starting one. I really love what Cole Beasley's done with he's a great receiver. Kyle Allen steps back in the pocket. He scrambles a little bit. He throws off balance, and he finds a player downfield. I think that's Cole Beasley yet again. 3rd catch for Mr. Cole Beasley. And he's just really been killing this Mountain West defense. Got to figure out a way to stop him at some point. But Cole Beasley, what a throw, what a catch by the Mendez brothers and himself, Cole. But really, Kyle Allen's been doing a great job there. He was going to scramble. He realized it was a bad idea. Went back inside the pocket and then threw a little bit on the run and threw a really beautiful ball down to Cole. So look, that's not an easy throw to make. Cole catches it. Great pass and great catch by Cole Beasley. So they're in the green zone right now. The American Steelers are driving down this football field. Let's go, American Steelers. Kyle Allen looks like he's going to go draw here. Marlon Mack sheds off a tackle. Or is that Gibson again? It's Gibson again, I'm sorry. And Gibson's been a pretty productive running back for probably being their 3rd best running back on this team. He's been taking the draws. Marlon Mack really hasn't been involved here early, except for that one reception for 4 yards. Gibson has been the main back, and he's done really a great job so far. Let's see what they do in 2nd and inches. They really can do a lot here. Maybe go play action to Cole. He dumps it off to Travis Kelce, who picks up the first down and more all the way to the 5-yard line. This is why you get the ball to Travis Kelce. He can make plays in space. First catch for 11 yards. And really, this is what the Steelers didn't do well last year. They didn't get the ball to Kelce, and I think that really did hurt them. But getting the ball to all these different playmakers early, and Beasley and Kelce, they go I formation here. It doesn't look like there's any receivers unless there's one of them. They hand it off to Bruce Miller, and he is quickly tackled for only a 1-yard gain. Nice tackle by Bobby Wagner. Again, Bobby Wagner is a great player on defense. I'm really looking forward to see this chess match between him and the run game with Antonio Gibson and Marlon Mack and Latavius Murray for this team. So it looks like the Mountain West is going to go goal line here. It definitely looks like they have about 3 tight ends on the field at the moment. They're bringing one in motion. That looks like it's Akins, or maybe it's not. So he gets stuffed up the middle once again. That was Marlon Mack run, 2nd rush for -2 yards, and it was a great play defensively by Tyrone Crawford. He's really been doing a great job on the inside for him. So 3rd and goal, big play, Kyle Allen. It's kind of funny that both of the quarterbacks' names are Allen. I just realized that, Josh Allen and Kyle Allen. But yeah, you got to rely on Kyle Allen here. Just in my opinion, he's been doing a great job driving you down this field. I think it's got to be Kyle Allen time. Mountain West is a better defensive line than the American has the offensive line, but they're pretty good at pass protection. They have a good tackle. They have a good center. So I think you got to go pass here. Yeah. Kyle Allen has literally forever to stem. Oh, but he throws an interception, and I think that might be gone. He's going. Oh, and Kyle Allen makes a huge tackle, but George Iloka with the pick. I thought he was going to be gone, but what a heartbreak if you're an American Steelers fan. If you were a fan of the American Conference and you think they can do well this year, maybe pull off the upset. That was at least you needed to have a field goal in that possession, and Kyle Allen just made a huge mistake. And George Iloka kind of dang it, sorry. Sometimes if you don't move this around enough, then it pauses the game on me. Sorry. But Josh Allen, first time we get to see take the field. Plus, we get to see that American defense I'm really excited about. Matthew Ioannidis is one of my favorite players in the NFL right now. I can't wait to see what he does against this interior of the... I think he's probably going to match up with Joel Bitonio, and I really kind of want to see that chess match. Joel Bitonio was a phenomenal player out of Nevada, and obviously I've told you how much I love Matthew Ioannidis. So really a lot of things to like about this defense for the American Conference. Have some really good corners. But Josh Allen's a great player, so we're going to see if he can really take over the game like I think he can. Josh Allen stepped back to pass. He literally has forever. He throws it short to... Ooh, what a move for about 20-yard play for Mr. Jacob Hollister. I believe he was a big part of their win last year in the wild card round. Really, Davante Adams didn't do much. And it was really, he threw a lot to the tight end in Jacob Hollister. Nick Virgil, I believe, got a whole bunch of catches. And what a missed tackle there. That was a huge opportunity. I know JPP on this team. A lot of different players that I really love in the American defense. But that was needed to be a tackle for about a 1-yard gain. Jacob Hollister takes advantage of it. He throws, oh, Josh, that's a really inaccurate play. He got it. He had the guy on the curl over the middle, and he just kind of missed it there. But it's going to be interesting. I really think this Mountain West team can go very far this year. You look at the team, you have Josh Allen. I understand, I've said this before, and the offense really hasn't changed a lot, but I think the adding of Josh Allen is such an absolute dominant player. But he goes under center here. It might be a run to Rashad Penny. We haven't seen that yet this game. There wasn't a lot of that last time they played. 3 tight end set. They go run to Rashad Penny up the middle, and about a 12-yard gain. Good run for Rashad Penny. They didn't do that much at really all. They didn't do that much at all last time they played. Carl Grandison didn't even have to switch teams. It's kind of funny. But wait, yeah, no, I'm right. So it's really interesting to see how this team, if they decide to use Rashad Penny a little bit more, I think they can use Rashad Penny in those instances and then pound it up the middle with Alexander Madison. I think that's their best options. But I think if you get the ground game a little bit more involved, Rashad Penny could surprise some people. But he goes under center here. I think he got a throw. Yeah, he throws it over the middle. Jacob Hollister again. He's a big part of this offense. If you guys didn't watch it last year, and Jacob Hollister is a guy you have to kind of plan for. It's like kind of the Mac. If you watched the Mac game last year, it's kind of like that. You don't really expect to have to plan for the receiving threat and your running back threat. Tyler Conklin's a guy that really surprises you. Jacob Hollister really does that same thing for me. So they hand it off to, I believe that's Alexander Madison. I don't believe that's yeah. So he ends up getting 3 yards on the play, 2nd and 7. It'd be Hollister again. Davante Adams is yet to have a catch, but it's neither just Robbie Anderson. They're just kind of trying to find their groove. A lot of receivers, though, on this play. Look at that. Rashard Higgins, Michael Gallup. So it doesn't look like they have a single tight end on the field. Well, actually, I think Jacob Hollister's over there. So they throw it, and just completely inaccurate by Josh. And really, Kyle Allen might be he surprised me a little bit more than Josh has. Josh has been a little bit of a disappointment, if I can say so. I'm not overly impressed. He hasn't been doing great things for this Mountain West offense. But 3rd and 7, big down here. Let's see if he gets it to Jacob Hollister. If they bring a blitz, but he throws it to Davante Adams all the way down to the 3-yard line. What a throw by Josh Allen. What a catch by Davante Adams. A.J. Boye on Davante Adams. And that's just if they have that matchup, the Mountain West Saints are going to win that every single time. I don't believe A.J. Boye is their best corner. I think you have to have a better player on Davante Adams at all times. And it's just really, Davante Adams is a matchup nightmare. I mean, even in the playoffs in real life, Jalen Ramsey, probably the best corner all of football, couldn't really keep Davante Adams locked down. So it's just going to be difficult. They bring 2 tight ends on the field this time, probably Jacob Hollister and Nick Virgil. So they're probably going to go run here. They do. Up the middle, Rashad Penny's going to take it down to the 1-yard line. And I don't know. I think you reward Rashad Penny. I think you punch it. You try one more time with Rashad Penny. If you're not going to get it that time, then maybe Alexander Madison. I don't think you throw here. Throwing is a little bit too much of a risky biscuit kind of situation. I think you run it again with Rashad Penny up the middle again. So let's see what they do here. They actually decide to pass it. Throws it. Touchdown, Davante Adams. Never mind. Sean Payton knows better than me, and he has a talent like Josh Allen. He's going to use it. Great pass. Great catch by Davante Adams. Sean Payton's hyped. I think a lot of these players should be hyped. This offense just shows you how great it could be. I mean, it didn't even look that good going down the field. It looks a little bit rusty, and, man, it just seemed easy going down that football field, except for that 3rd and 7. It seems like the American defense isn't bad, too. It's just the crazy thing. You have great players like Jason Pierre-Paul. They're looking at it from the booth review. It's gonna be stand. I'll look at it again, but it just honestly looks like it's gonna stand. It looks like he got both feet in bounds. Yeah, he caught it in 1, 2. And no, I think he did have 2 feet in bounds, ref. I don't understand why that was revealed, but again, it just seems like they kind of sleptwalked down the field, and it very much worked out for them. This offense has the possibility of being so good. Players like Davante Adams, Michael Gallup. Man, who am I forgetting here? There's so many great receivers on this team. Michael Gallup. Oh, I don't know how I'm forgetting some. I'm sorry. Receivers, and Jacob Hollister is a player that you really have to watch out for. Josh Allen's obviously a threat through the air. Rashad Penny can be a ground threat if they give it to him. And it feels like this, if it's going to be a game, it has to be a shootout, just the way that the Mountain West offense works. And I don't know if Kyle Allen can do the shootout, although he had an excellent drive, except for that interception. Kyle Allen just kind of has to bounce back for that, because there were so many good things to look at in that last drive. Cole Beasley was a matchup nightmare, really. He was getting open whenever he wanted to. Travis Kelce didn't get the ball a lot. Maybe that could change this possession. And I mean, Robbie Anderson has yet to touch the ball. So, I mean, I think there's a lot of things that they could change up here. Man, Rashad Penny's on kickoff. Wow. Normally the starting running back is not on kickoff duties, but, Mountain West Saints, they're mixing it up. They're having Rashad Penny on some kickoff duties. Leighton Vander Esch, Virgil Green both made sense because they're backup middle linebackers and tight ends. So that makes sense. Oh, great kick by Jason Sanders, and Antonio Gibson takes a knee. So Kyle Allen's out to take the field. He went 6 of 7 again. His only incompletion it wasn't really an incompletion, just went to the other team. But man, Robbie Anderson, Emmanuel Sanders, you have all these weapons. Cole Beasley, I mean, gotta make some good decisions, but you really have a chance in this game if your offense plays well. I mean, your defense is really solid, but your offense really does have to play well, and it's all up to Kyle Allen, really. It looks like they're going to bring a 3-man here, unless they bring a blitz with either Bobby. They do bring a blitz, 5-man blitz, and he fires it across the middle to Robbie Anderson, and it just seems like Kyle's reading the defense. Emmanuel Sanders. I'm sorry, I thought that was Robbie Anderson for some reason. But it just seems like he's reading the defense extremely well, except for that play in the end zone, but like with the pick. But they bring the blitz, so he fires to the side. They bring the blitz, and Emmanuel Sanders is wide open for the catch. He gets hit at the end. You might want to avoid some of those, because I've seen that turn into a fumble before. But I mean, Kyle Allen just seems to be having his way with the defense, which is really surprising me. Maybe he is better than Case Keenum. He throws it short, just in the flat to Cole Beasley, but Cole almost picks up the first down on that play. I don't think he quite got there, 2nd and inches, but I'm telling you, Kyle he's making the right reads, and it's really beautiful to watch. Cole Beasley, obviously, huge part of this success early on for the American Steelers on offense. They might go play action here. I would not be surprised if they go play action in deep. They brought their 2 tight ends on the field. Yeah, no, that's what they do. But Bobby Wagner is just immediately in the backfield. It's an immediate sack. It was instantaneously from the man, the myth, the legend himself, Bobby Wagner. He was Kyle never had any time to make the right read, make the right decision. Just kind of disappointing if you're a fan of the American Steelers. But 3rd and 10, I mean, it's very likely that maybe Kyle Allen picks this thing up. Dang it. I need to keep touching the remote so that it doesn't keep doing that to me. But Kyle Allen needs to pick up this. This is a pretty big one. You don't want to give the ball back to that hot Mountain West offense. So he throws it. Oh, Kyle. Oh, it was open too. It could have been a huge first down for Mike Tomlin and the American Steelers. But they're going to have to punt this ball away. It's really kind of disappointing. Dang it. I was kind of looking forward to seeing kind of a shootout, but unfortunately for Kyle, they're going to have to punt this ball away. It's almost for sure, yeah. They're going to punt this ball away. I think Rashad Penny's on kickoff returns for the Mountain West Saints, so let's see what he can get going here. Ooh, quick, nice tackle by the American Steelers. Quickly get to Rashad Penny. And the Mountain West are going to start way back in their own, way back at the 15-yard line. So they had the benefit of great field possession last time thanks to their defense. I think they got it to around the 40-yard line last time. They have to drive about, 85 yards now to get a touchdown. So it's going to be a little bit more interesting, a little bit more difficult. Rashard Higgins, by the way, is the guy I was forgetting. I don't know why I was forgetting Rashard Higgins. He's such a really solid receiver for them. So Josh Allen lines up in shotgun. I don't think this is going to be handoff to Rashard Penny. Yeah. Ooh. Again, Josh has not looked sharp early on. Not that Kyle's made some two bad throws so far, but I mean, honestly, I've been kind of more impressed with Kyle Allen than I have been with Josh Allen. Kyle's been reading the defense extremely well. Just Josh has not. It's only, he said 4 completions, only 2 people have caught passes. I think they actually go pass here. Josh goes short underneath the Michael Gallup, who's going to be tackled for a 1-yard loss. Great play for that defense by number 59, Haason Reddick. I mean, if they want the defense to get going, Haason Reddick, JPP have got to be the players. And they have such a good defense, honestly. Maybe if they can turn that defense into some offense, but I don't know. I think it's a good defense, so I don't understand why they had so much trouble last drive. Maybe they figure out this drive. So I think Josh Allen's probably going to go. I think the go-to guy's got to be Jake Hollister here. He's the most short-handed of the group so far. He throws it over the middle to Davante Adams. I'm sorry, Davante Adams. I forgot about you. I forgot that you are an amazing receiver. And it's just, he's going to be a matchup nightmare all game long. He's going to be a matchup nightmare for the Big Ten whenever they face them. So it's really going to be tough, really, any team that faces Davante Adams. But it's going to be interesting if they make it past the first round of the Big Ten. Because I'm not going to say for sure it's going to be the Big Ten, because Conference USA could easily pull off an upset. Mac's pretty good team this year. Sometimes somewhat scary. Quick tackle against Alexander Madison for a loss of a yard, I think, around. Or maybe no gain. But if I don't know. The only real chance I would see of an upset is maybe Conference USA over the Independents. But let's say that there are no upsets. The Mountain West draw the Big Ten, which just is not a fun matchup, to say the very least. But Josh Allen goes in shotgun. I think this is going to end up being a throw here, yeah. But he gets sacked. Number 22 off the edge, William Jackson III, the cornerback out of Houston, I want to say. I'm not positive. I don't know. I think it's Houston, but I'm not positive. But William Jackson III makes a big-time play there. It's just a play that they really needed. Now, Josh Allen does get a chance, and again on third down. And third down, he's been rather good so far. He's been targeting Davante Adams though. If you're looking at the little stats, I think they've had 2 third downs so far, and both of the passes have gone to Davante Adams. So cover Davante Adams. I think that's what you do if you're looking at the stats and you're the American Steelers. Josh Allen throws it, and it's inaccurate. I don't understand why Josh has been so bad this early on, but Kyle Allen's going to get the ball back, and Corey Horquez goes at the punt. the New Mexico player, is going to get a chance to put the American Steelers back. And Antonio Gibson, I believe, is going to be on the kickoff return. He gets a chance to get a kickoff return. He's quickly tackled, but he gets it up to the 35-yard line. So not bad position. Oh, wait, never mind. That's not Antonio Gibson. Was that Emmanuel Sanders? I feel like 17 was Emmanuel Sanders' name. So, yeah, Robbie Anderson retakes the field. Number 11. Again, he has yet to catch a pass so far. And that's been very confusing to me. Like, honestly, I feel like I would be targeting Robbie Anderson a lot, but Cole Beasley has been absolutely killing it so far. Travis Kelce also has only one catch, by the way. So, I mean, a lot of these players have yet to get going, and they're still only down by 7 points, and they have a chance to tie the game on this drive. So, let's see what they do here. I think Kyle probably goes Kelce, although Cole Beasley is probably another likely player. They actually go handoff here. Marlon Mack, right? Or is that no, another handoff to Antonio Gibson, which has really been confusing me early on. I think he might be the third down back, which means we're the passing down back, but it wasn't third down, it was first down. So it really is kind of confusing to me why Antonio Gibson's so involved in this offense. But, I mean, I'm not hating it so far. He's been very productive on the ground. He's obviously not their biggest bruising back. This is going to be Latavius Murray, but they handed off to, I believe, Antonio Gibson again. And he's been rather productive on the ground, and I guess feed the hot hand is the logic. And, I mean, it's not working. It's been actually working extremely well. And Kyle Allen has been actually doing a great job. I've been really impressed with Kyle Allen's poise. He's made some extremely good throws, although he's missed 2 throws that I think were... One was an easy miss, one was just he made the wrong read. So he goes run here again, and I believe it's Antonio Gibson. Oh, that time was Marlon Mack. Dang it. I mean, learning these numbers. 32 is Marlon Mack. Not me. 32, Marlon Mack. But this run game, I was saying it, the American Steelers have got to run the ball more. And weirdly enough, they didn't run a lot last year. And this year they are running a lot, even though the Steelers last year did not run the ball at all. But Marlon Mack he's a very good running back. So is Gibson. So is Latavius Murray. Their running back room is really kind of stacked. And it's the one position that I think is better than the Mountain West. So I think you got to take advantage of it. You got to run the ball like a lot. They actually go read option here with Kyle Allen. Not a good decision, like at all. That's considered a sack. I don't know if I would really consider it a sack. It's more like just tackled in the backfield for a loss. But they get a sack out of that. DeMarcus Lawrence gets half a sack stat. So does Shaquil Barrett. So Shaq Barrett's another player that I think should be making more of an impact than he really is. Shaq Barrett's a really good player. I mean, anyone who watched the Buccaneers last year knows that Shaq Barrett is a really, really good player. So, I don't know. I think it's interesting why he hasn't been as much of a force. But Bobby Wagner hasn't either. I think both teams are just trying to settle in offensively and defensively. So Kyle Allen steps back in the pocket. He scrambles, but he also throws it on the run, kind of like sidearms it. Kind of Patrick Mahomes-esque there, Kyle. 9 for 11, 102 yards. Another pass to Emmanuel Sanders. Again, it's been interesting that Robbie Anderson has yet to be targeted, period, let alone catch a pass. So 3rd and 6, big play, but I think we're going to be picking up this in the next episode. I'm glad you guys watched it. Hey everybody, this is GGB Ghost Pepper saying adios amigos. Hey everybody, this is GGB Ghost Pepper saying don't forget to like and subscribe this video. Every like is another win that the Jets get next year. So don't make puppers sad. Make puppers happy and give the Jets wins. They're free. They just hit that little button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button too so you can see some more amazing content coming your way. But hey everybody, this is GGB Coles Pepper saying adios amigos.